Welcome to the Las Vegasville podcast, brought to you by Jump Studios, where we cover topics related to everything happening around Sin City, including the social media scene, food, and a whole lot more, with some of the best, most popular accounts around the city, and talk about their success in Vegas and beyond. I'm your host, Philip Zhang, aka Las Vegas Phil. Check me out on IG or TikTok. On with the show. I was going to say welcome to this week's show. It might be welcome to this month's show. So,
shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired at myself. There are a ton of restaurants and food items in Vegas that have blown up over the years on social media, and I'm here with an esteemed group from Jump Force to narrow it down to the 5 most viral food items of all time in Vegas. Feelings may be hurt narrowing down this list, but they'll get over it. What is a viral food? They're foods that go beyond the city they originated from, racking up millions and billions of views on social media platforms. People will travel to Vegas for the sole reason to try these foods. And a big sign is when they walk through the restaurant door with luggage. And an occurrence that happens daily at several spots around town, probably right now as we're recording this. Hundreds of creators from out of town may DM and try to get a comp, but will still come in anyway and pay for it because the content is just that good. Stay tuned for who makes the list. Let's do the intros. To my left, we've got Olegato, aka Tony. She's been a part of the social media food scene from a very early on stage. It has literally shot and tried nearly all the viral foods in town. She has great knowledge of the history and all that, and I'm super glad to have her here. Tony, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Julie Kim, aka Jules Kim on all socials, is back. She's been on the show multiple times and provides phenomenal and funny insight into all things food. Julie is also the most versatile guest we've had. It's almost like she should have had her own podcast, maybe. Wink, wink. We've eaten Korean food, held sex toys. Her husband even revealed a new tattoo to her on the show. So I'm sure this is all very sentimental for her. Julie, awesome to have you back on the podcast.
Woo! Thank you.
And finally, Paul Ryu, aka Ryu Sauce, the P in Jump Force, who is a legend in his own right, having blown up a ton of restaurants and food items over the years in Vegas. I'm excited to get his insight because he's played a big part in the behind the scenes of some of these foods hitting the menu at some of these spots. So, Paul, welcome back to the show as well.
Thank you.
So we've all made a personal top 5 of our own. We're going to go through each one and finally narrow it down to something that we can maybe all agree on, I hope. But before we get into that, let's talk about the benefits of having a viral food item for a restaurant. I think a lot of owners and chefs maybe still don't believe that it's that important, but maybe even fine dining should consider that as well. Who kind of wants to take the reins on the importance?
By the way, there shouldn't be any butthurt scenarios because, I mean, it's not everybody that could go viral like this. You know what I mean? I feel like they should just congratulate the people that do because, but going back to the viral dish and importance of it is, like, you should get a testimonial from the people who does have those dishes and see what kind of effects they are. And if they would just come out a little louder, or if we were able to kind of like blast their testimonials a little bit, I think everybody would try to get at least one dish. We call it like the brand promise. Why would I go to your XYZ place over any other place is what they should always think about, because social media wise, and if you want social media to be successful, that's what makes it easy for us to, that makes our jobs a little easier. I think that's. But bro, like the results of this, you guys already know. We're about to talk about the results, and it's global almost. You know what I mean? People come from other countries to taste these. So
absolutely, Tony. Do you recall the first big viral food item that you tried in Vegas?
Yes, the very first viral food item is definitely the Jenga burger.
Oh,
the sushi burger.
Yes.
Created by none other, Jump Force.
Yeah. Oh, well, we had a lot to do with that. Every single one of us here, except Julie, was. Did
you go as a customer? We were still Yelpers back then.
Yeah, we were Yelpers.
Yeah.
We gave it like 3.5 stars. No.
See?
No, we gave it 5 stars. We gave it 5 stars. I do think having a viral item though is so important. If not a viral item, I think you need to have some sort of viral element in your restaurant, whether that's like the vibe, maybe your location or the ownership, something like that.
Or
There
the
has to be.
bathroom.
Or the bathroom, which like ties into the vibe. Yeah, bathroom reviews.
That might be a whole other episode. Best bathrooms in Las
Do you
Vegas.
know that she does those, right? She does the bathroom reviews.
Oh, you
On my
do?
story.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
great.
it's
There's an
so
account
important.
as well, Sin City Shitters.
There's a Vegas
What?
one?
Yeah, it's been around for a couple years now.
Dang.
I think Coco Jenkins runs it. Like the,
I love that.
the
I love
nothing
that.
to do.
The
and LV.
name is okay.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry, Julie. I interrupted.
No, you're good. But so important because, like, we're getting ready to go to Chicago, and we did a bunch of research, and we are going to the places that have like the most videos on it, or like the highest amount of followers, maybe like the highest number of reviews. All of those things play into us going to that restaurant. So it is a make or break it kind of thing.
100%. It's definitely a big part of planning travel, way more important than TripAdvisor or any of that stuff. And I think you hit the nail right on the head right there. If you're planning a trip, I mean, these are the things that people that are into social media look at. I mean, the followers, if they're active, if the last few posts have gone off. That's true. Yeah.
Well, technicality wise, like if you're here to grow your account, let's just talk about social media accounts rather than like the results or anything like that. If you have one of those dishes, it's so easy to like jumpstart your engagement when things go plateau. If you have those battle tested videos that you know for sure it kind of works for you, you guys all manage account, every single one of us. You know when things go a little plateau, you can always drop that and get that little hike back up
Right.
and get the increase of engagement. And I think that's like a beautiful thing to have for a successful account. You need to have one or two of those to get to the 100K, 200K level. I feel like, you know what I mean? I think that's the common denominator for all the local restaurants that has over, let's just say 200K, would be exactly this.
Yeah, and looking at the landscape now, to think about how many restaurants actually have over 200K is fucking crazy.
Insane.
Never would have thought it would
Built
ever
by
be. Right.
all of us.
A bunch of us sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. Julie, I'd like you to nominate.
Wait, hold on. Before we get into that,
Okay.
let's get into some kind of like a. So there's so many categories here, and there's so many things that I want to mention because there's like a little bit of a variables of how these things come about. We just talked about a place versus a dish. That's obvious, right? There's places that go viral because the Carl's Donuts and the Golden Steers of the place. It's the place that, you know, the factory shots itself goes viral. But we're talking about particular dishes here, right? Correct?
Right, single item dishes that people see and maybe know that this is from Vegas. Like a Golden Steer lobster, there's tons of lobsters everywhere around every restaurant. So how can you identify that as like...
But you can, because the way that you shot it there. I would say lobster at Golden Steer could be one, but okay, that's one. That's one of the categories that we have to think about. But another thing is, certain dishes blow up on certain accounts more than like one
True.
person
Yes.
posts this X dish and blows up on their account every time. But when other people post it, it's not as effective. So I had to think about that. I'm like, what do we consider as the most viral? The one that blows up on my account the most, you know, versus anybody else? Or like it has to be couple of people have, or a lot of people have posted already, and every single time they post, if you count it that way, the list gets a little bit more slim.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And the consistency, like that one post at one time that blew up to be so huge versus like all the other times that they posted it didn't blow up as much. And so, you know, we always think about that one time post. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously longevity is a big thing with something like this as well. What do you think of Paul's criteria, Tony?
I think that something that is considered viral is going to be just the first thing you think about when you think about Vegas. It's constantly viral, not just
These
one time.
are definitely that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I think we all... Are we going to have the same list?
I don't think so. I think this is going to be.
All
a
right.
few
Thought we
ones.
were going to.
Let's
Yeah,
start.
maybe you guys will. Julie, would you like to nominate?
So how are we gonna do this? One at a time, maybe? Or
So yeah, we're gonna throw one out there,
Okay.
and we're gonna discuss
Talk
it,
about it.
and then we're gonna talk about whether it's definitely in the top 5. We're gonna keep it like to the side and consider it later, or we're just gonna flat out say no.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to get a no.
I know that's gonna hurt.
That's gonna
I
hurt.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Man,
Feelings are
how
gonna be hurt.
out of the loop
That's
are
what
you to
I'm
get
gonna
a
say.
no, dude? You know?
I mean, Drew would flip over a table maybe at some of these. I think. But yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay. So I have my list here, and I clearly didn't listen to the instructions because I like had lists of restaurants.
By the way, you didn't do enough homework.
I didn't-
I got
Well, the homework started maybe 2 hours ago. I saw the
It's
text.
15 minutes ago.
No. I researched. I scoured the internet, TikTok extensively. I looked at metrics all across
right.
the board.
Okay.
You know, okay, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I was looking at my list, and
Yeah.
for some reason, maybe I am not the ideal candidate for a viral post because I actually have not eaten
Posted any of these?
No, eaten a lot of the viral posts. And maybe it's because a lot of them are kind of like stunt food, and I am not somebody who would go out of my way to eat like
Ooh, shots fired.
I think it's cool looking, but I'm just
But I would say that I would consider you a social media expert, and you have blown shit up.
yeah.
So I think that, yeah, it's not my fault I
I got
invited
my
her
list
here.
though. I got my list.
So obviously the top 5 is not in any order, right? We're just
No.
gonna throw one out there.
We're gonna
Okay,
throw 'em
good.
out there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
I think the list needs to start with the fat baby at Amano.
Thank you. I think that's on. Can we agree that that's on everyone's list?
For sure.
100% on my list.
Yep, and I tried that one before, and it's actually
that's right,
really
you
good.
have.
Yeah, it's
It was
tasty.
Tommy's dream to go try the fat baby, but it's far away from where we live, so that's why we.
Far away from everybody.
Yeah,
It's amazing it's still open.
That is true, and
But-
it's amazing how many people travel all that way to get that.
Right. To do the $100 round trip ride share, potentially $100, to go up to Anna 95
From where? To Strip?
from the strip.
Oh wow.
Yeah, is incredible. And it still blows my mind, all the international people and everything. And yeah, I mean, it's honestly what put me on the map as a social media manager. And I've kind of run with it since.
And there's a lot of variable kinds, right? There's a different kinds of fat babies.
Right.
And there's that the big
Gondola.
gondola thing.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
that-
So yeah, it can always change. Like if things start slowing down, we can always put out a new one,
See?
which is great.
And that's one of those posts that if you just drop one of those content on that account, it's just gonna go. How many followers does Amano have now?
I don't even know.
Let me guess. It's over 300K.
I don't know.
Damn. All right.
I don't
Let's
concern
not.
myself with
Let's
these
not go
things.
there. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let's see. It is currently at 374K.
wow.
So for those that don't know, the Fat Baby is basically a giant hoagie stuffed with pasta with cheesy sauce poured all over the top. I think it started going off around maybe 2018. The chef Jason Weber invented it. Invented it here for Vegas. And Inside Food saw it immediately. I shot a video for Insider Food, and then that went up. And then the very next day, they had a line out the door. Never had that before in 2018.
Wasn't it on Good Morning America or something?
It's been on a
believe it.
bunch of
I
crazy,
believe.
tons of Food Network things. Good Morning America, Access Hollywood.
Were
we
they
were
doing
on.
well before the fat baby?
They were not. No.
Yeah.
Not well enough. So we had put out the pizza calzone, the half pizza, half calzone, which did all right, but it wasn't getting enough traction. And I remember sitting there with Jay when we shot it the first time. He's like, "Man, Phil, if this doesn't work, it's over."
Wow.
And
The fat baby changed their lives.
changed their lives for sure. And it's been amazing. It blows my mind all the time that people still want to go up there and try it out. Carb. Who knew?
You probably get a lot of hate on that video, right?
Yeah, a lot of Italians. Like the only Italian I know now is fa cagare, which means looks like shit,
Oh.
because that's all they comment. And but it's been awesome. It's been quite a journey, and I'm super happy for a local mom pop spot to blow up like they did, and I helped them out, helped me out a ton as well, just as a social media manager and as a creator.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, a mono fat baby.
Verified,
Verified.
baby.
So
Verified.
are we saying it's top 5?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. Okay.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
All right.
Automatically.
Okay. And then also I wanted to note that, a lot of these foods didn't originate in Vegas. Maybe they just marketed it better. Maybe they just created a better version. There was a place in San Diego who it's no longer open, originally did a pasta stuffed sandwich, but it was way smaller. They didn't make videos. They didn't know how to market it at all. But I saw the comments. I saw the DMs saying that Amano ripped it off. But Amano's looks way better. So it's not necessarily like the chef being a fucking genius. But, with all things coupled together, it just worked out. And, 6-7 years later, it's still a thing that people want to go see and go eat. Paul, what do you think what's your nominee?
I have one. I mean, the Janga sushi burger that we talked about is a great story. But I want to make sure that this is top 5 worthy, where if I throw this out, it's definitely going to be the top 5, then we're all going to agree. And that has to be the Sayulita's, like whatever that burrito is called.
The $100 Pac-Man burrito.
$100 Pac-Man burrito.
Yeah.
I think the last time I checked, shout out to Hooked LV, aka Damien. I think his post is like at 137 million views right now.
Oh, wow.
That beats my all-time high that I thought was the all-time high at 128. So, I mean, how can you deny the success of the Sayulitas? How Damien single-handedly just took that place from literally -2 to 20. And the amounts of posts that went viral across the board, not just on his account, but every single time somebody posts that, it just goes. I feel like that has to be one of the most viral dishes in town, hands down, and I would probably be confidently say that has to be one of the top 5.
It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, does anybody have?
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't disagree with you at all. It's just crazy, and then the fact that it's on the Strip makes it so easy for traveling creators to not have to get an Uber. It's right across the street from Mandalay Bay. They can get it till 3 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know.
And all these massive creators from Mexico and all over the states, they will just fork over the $100 and sit in their fucking car and shoot that thing, which is insane. And yeah,
I didn't even know that fits into a car like that, where you can eat it in a car,
There's a
because that
few
would be like
guys-
the entire length of your front seat. Is it always this? So you can choose your protein in there?
yeah, you choose any of the burritos can be made into the Pac-Man burrito, and then they
I've actually never shot
wrap
it.
it up in bacon.
I've
Yeah,
never
we
shot
should-
it.
we should go.
I want to go
crazy.
really
I
bad.
wanna go.
Shout out to Damien. Hook it up.
Yes. So that was an interesting story, speaking of Damien, because the Sayulita's Las Vegas account was supposed to be the secondary account to the one in San Diego. And,
Oh, that's right.
He
and
blew
then-
it up.
That's right.
yeah,
He blew,
and then when he
it,
blew
up.
it up, now the one in San Diego sells all that shit now. And Damien flies out to San Diego and runs their account
Oh my
over there now.
gosh.
Yeah.
He's like
which is
training the social media manager over there.
pretty much.
I mean, he's blown up
Yeah.
many places in town. Like, if there's anything about like results and who actually moves some needles, that'll be Damien. But I just haven't seen anything like Sayulita burrito movement before.
It's incredible.
It's crazy.
Is it on his page or the Sayulita's page? That 100
on
million?
his. I
On
saw it
his, yeah. But Sayulita's Las Vegas has 605K.
600.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to.
Yeah, great job.
I
So
think that.
it's a banger.
So, like, going back to, how important is it? Ask the owners of Sayulitas.
yeah.
Literally, you know what I mean? It's crazy, the amounts of results that these guys are getting. I bet you every day, line out the door. Pretty sure of it. So.
Absolutely changed their lives. I did shoot there maybe about 3 weeks ago with Damien for lunch on a Friday, and there were a ton of people in laminates, like convention types, just having lunch there, just dying to have it.
So the Pac-Man burrito, Sayulitas.
$100 Pac-Man burrito, Sayulitas. All right,
The list.
on the list, top 5. So we only have 3 spots left already.
Maybe we like keep going and we like move it around.
Oh, we all have 5, so that's gonna be 20
mean-
spots. You know what I mean?
Okay, Tony, would you mind throwing a nomination out there?
I would like to say the pan roast from Oyster Bar.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which oyster bar are we talking about here?
The Palace
The
Station.
Palace Station one?
The classic.
Okay, but do people know about it because it's like one of those like if you know you know, or do they know about it on social media, or is it one of those things that it's just like legend has it that there's this amazing pan roast?
It's definitely a legendary dish. Like even before I moved here, I knew about
I have
Yeah.
never gone over 1 million views with the pan roast at Palace Station before. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like the curry theory, right? Like it's like how good can you make curry look? You know that theory. But I got to tell you, we handle a lot of oyster bar accounts, and they do really well on social. You know, it's something that people recognize as one of the top oyster bar dishes for sure.
It is a must-eat dish in Las Vegas.
100%. I mean, how long is that wait?
Oh,
At Palace
crazy.
Station? It's 24 hours.
Yeah, all the time. I haven't been there in forever.
It's definitely a staple of Las Vegas. Is it top 5 viral dish of all time?
Was social media responsible for that dish? And I'd say no. It's very famous, and everyone knows
It's
it.
probably one of the most famous. It's just how viral does it get on social media? You know what I mean?
They
True.
probably don't need social media. Right?
They
Yeah, would it be? Would
I
it
mean,
be
they
the
didn't
same
need it
amount
in
of
2007,
line?
and
Yeah,
it was
would
so
it be the
crazy.
same amount of line if there was no social media? Probably.
Could be one of those. Yeah, you're right. And there's a few of those too.
I'm actually gonna. I
be a
want to go
di-
post
That's
because like no one posts it. So
true. Because no one wants to wait. in
Shout
line.
me out,
I don't
Shout
want to
me
wait.
out.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait 4 hours to post something like that.
You got to do the Palace Station one though.
Yes.
That's the post that has to be on that one.
for sure, it's so good.
You got to wait 3 hours for that one.
Okay, so a worthy nomination for sure. I mean, it's definitely
gotta
one of the
know.
most famous.
Well, no, we've only said
okay.
4
Yeah.
so far. We've only said 3 so far. So
Yeah.
let's keep going.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, well we keep going so we can bump it
I
up.
like that we're, like, shouting out dishes, yeah.
as we go, we'll
Sorry,
bump
sorry.
it off the list.
okay.
You know what I mean? We'll bump it off the list.
All right, I'll throw another one out there. The creamberry cotton candy burrito.
Yep, had that on the
hands
list.
down for
Yep.
sure.
Okay, I don't
It's,
think there's been any copycats really in the States that have done this consistently.
and it's one of those classics. It's been around for a long time, and it's always viral. You know, I just haven't seen it in a while though. Actually, I haven't seen a cotton candy burrito post in a while. But it's just like one of those legendary dishes that we have in
might have
Vegas.
might have something to do with the social media manager
That's what I was gonna say.
not having time to bring people in.
Damn.
I mean, hey, you know,
Does Lindsay still run that account?
she still does. It's the only
Okay.
account she runs. Oh, that's not true anymore. But yeah,
Oh, they have the best social media manager. I like the one that because I get Sweet Poke next door, and I always see their storefront. They have like all the stickers of places they've been featured.
Oh yeah. That's actually a good idea
Never
for a
eaten.
place.
Yeah.
Like if Amano had that, you'll have to dedicate like a whole wall
yeah.
to all the places.
It's really cool how it's all the pictures are laminated from
Yeah.
all the places it's gone viral, and yeah, you can't deny that thing just looks insane. As soon as the opening comes out, you see like the double Harajuku-esque cotton candy there, and they've been putting pickles in it and all this other wild stuff.
I've seen so many different combinations of that. You
Yeah.
know? And to me, it's the split and the open shot for me. You know, of course, the rolling of it is cool.
Yeah.
But when they split it and it just shows you what's inside of it, I think that's like the money shot for me.
Lindsay blew it up.
Lindsay blew the fuck.
It's one of the first
course.
accounts in town that, right? Another one of those first.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the OGs in town for the OG dishes in town. It's a Vegas thing. There has to be other cities and other places that does that. I just haven't
Cali
seen it.
for sure.
Cali has a burrito too.
They have like the cotton candy things and
Oh, the
OC.
the Big
Yeah.
Yoda ones and all that crazy stuff.
Wait,
Don't
no,
Gibbs has
but
posted
that has
that a couple
nothing.
times.
No, I'm talking about cotton candy burrito. You
Yeah,
know,
I haven't
with the
seen
ice cream
it
in
look
and all
that good anywhere else. It's usually
I think
smaller.
they just do it right.
And yeah, Creamberry really was on top of just doing like the trendiest desserts out there for so long. The bubble waffle. I don't
They
even know.
even had the whatchamacallit, the
rolled ice cream tacos
Yep.
and all this stuff. I mean, they were just trying
still do
anything
all
out.
that?
Yeah, I think it's on the menu still. All
We
that
gotta
stuff.
go back. I want to go back to Greenberry. That place was great.
Dentists will want to jump off buildings when they look at it, but it is outstanding.
Shout out to
And
Dongi.
I've managed to eat one small one by myself. I've never.
Oh,
Crushed it.
I remember it was on your head.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
remember,
that's
I don't remember that. I don't know what
Remember
you're
it
talking
was
about.
on your head.
I took that photo. I think
Great.
that was great. That was great.
Yeah, I got a lot
forgot
of peer
about that.
pressure. Yes, I had a lot of peer pressure to put cotton candy on my head.
I need the editing team to actually put that photo right here while
Right, just
while
boop.
you know.
Yeah, Emily definitely has it on her favorites. So, yeah, and I just remember like Mindy's face of disappointment when I said I wasn't gonna do it, and she's just like, you know what?
Oh, you got to see it to believe it. All right. So who's next? Is it Julie?
Is it me?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'm going to go with.
I mean, can we agree? Okay. So so far we've set 4. I
3 or
think
4.
all of them still are on the list until we start coming up with something better, and it's gonna get bumped off. I would say
We have 3 on the list.
4 on
We
the
got
list
4,
so
but
far.
one got bumped
Okay.
down, so now we got
Or
3.
okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. See, I don't know if this is like a restaurant thing or not,
Sure.
but I'm going to give it a shout out. I'm going to go with Sorry Not Sorry ice cream flights or the ube honeycomb. Or maybe bump. I don't know. What was their like popular flavor?
I mean, they got so many.
Bumbleberry, or
Bumbleberry.
what's the best? What's the most? See,
Bumbleberry
it comes
cheesecake.
down to what post went how big. You know what I mean? Was it the ube one or was it the Bumbleberry one?
I feel like when they first opened, like a bunch of posts were going big.
True. But I feel like that is a restaurant.
The
success.
restaurant. So
Okay.
that's the
Instead-
whole.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if there's one scoop that is the far away number 1.
That's true.
I mean, if we count that, the Carl's Donuts has to be the number 1 of
Okay,
all
fine.
time, right?
I'm gonna put in another one.
What?
I
No,
tried.
What?
Sorry, I tried.
Okay. All right.
But sorry, not sorry. By far the hottest, ice cream place in town. That has to be one of the top viral place.
Oh yeah.
But what dish?
Okay.
Right. That's a restaurant success, not a single item.
Okay.
Drew
don't
would
use
argue
egg
the
drop.
difference. Oh, 100%.
So I did not include that on my list. Yeah.
Why?
Because, well, it's basically egg tuck. It's basically like initially that was I suggested they do an egg tuck item. Egg tuck is the famous Korean egg drop place in California, Southern California.
Oh.
So and there were a lot of comments about that too. Oh, is this
A
better than
copy
egg
of-
tuck? Is
right,
this
right.
whatever? And while they have made it their own and they do different fillings and things like that, I wasn't sure if, like, to me that was like number 7, number 8.
Why
don't
would
know if
that
that's
matter though? Because it's a Vegas viral. We're talking about how viral the actual dish is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's still lines. Don't people line up
Yes,
to
it's
get
still
that?
crazy every single day.
Every single day,
Every
crazy
single, they
is pretty viral.
outsell the hot dogs every single day now.
That's definitely on my top. What is it? Top 8 list or something?
Have you tried it yet?
No.
I haven't tried it yet either.
I know. I've probably only had less than 10 influencers come in because we can't shoot. The only time we can shoot is before 9 a.m. before they open.
I'm down.
Okay.
I like that.
Right.
And the
I like
Korean
that.
influencers? come?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what.
Yeah. So let's set up a morning.
Why are we not
It's not you. It's me. I don't want to fucking wake up at 7:30
I've
in the
heard that
morning
before.
and
That's a
and
classic.
meet people.
And as soon as the Keith Lee thing blew up, I feel like it was over for Bulldoggies. You know.
I agree. I mean, yeah, Drew came in and then Keith Lee stitched Drew's, and that was June 1st of last year, and it's been
Line out the door ever
nonstop.
since.
I mean, they've retained the Keith Lee effect pretty much better than any other restaurant in town, I think.
That's definitely one. That has to be definitely one. But okay, let's keep going.
We'll put it on the number 4 slot.
Okay, we'll consider it. All you guys have the egg drop on your list?
Do you have egg drop?
I actually do not.
Okay.
Okay.
I have it on here, but I don't have a top 5. I don't know how many there are. Like there's like 8 of them that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go with the next one. Paul.
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I still have a lot of good stories, but I do have to drop this one in there. Every month, not every month because I skipped a month. Our company has like what's called a spiff. I've said this before. It's like a extra cash giveaway for all the guys that are managing accounts. And sometimes we have this like, you hit over 1 million view on a client's account, we pay out a bonus. You'd be surprised how many we get. Like I had to stop it because I was paying out too much money. I think we were paying out like $400 every single time a post went over 1 million.
Okay, did it count if it was like a 6-way collab?
No.
Okay.
No, it would and if it's a no, there is no collab. And if it's a collab, the collab has to come from the account.
All right.
To something else, not from a creator to. So it's not a creator post.
There's no cheating system.
It's also it's once per account. Like if the account went multiple posts over 1 million, they don't get multiple times. Anyway, one of the ones that are always up there is, you'd be surprised if some of these that I want to mention, like honorable mention will be like a elote from Taco y Taco. It's like a classic dish that is not a main dish from that place. The client keeps going, why my elote? But it's one of the most viral dish that they have there. Always goes over 1 million views. But the Korean fried chicken from Q Bistro with the cheese fondue remains one of the top viral posts, and consistency. Every single time they post it, it just blows up type of a dish. And I would also argue that anyone that posts it goes fairly well. So that would be another one of my suggestions, would be the Korean fried chicken with a cheese fondue wrap at Q Bistro.
Which you created. You perfected, essentially.
I also saw it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It wasn't in Vegas yet. And I suggested the owner that we do this. And ever since we did that, sales have... I don't even know, but that literally put the... By the way, I believe that is the best Korean fried chicken in town, hands down. I swear by it. The lady, it's a family owned. The lady goes back to Korea and attends this like conference, like a Korean fried chicken conference in Seoul every single year.
I think we need to attend this.
And by the way, that cheese fondue addition, not just the chicken, but the wrap of it, just put them, like, I would say at least 4 or 5x the business.
There's corn cheese too, right? There's like cheese.
Corn
and
cheese.
then
There's
corn
cheese and corn chips. So like the
Even
video
the split
is like
thing going on.
Yeah, so it's
is
wrapped with
amazing.
the cheese, and we usually dip
So
the
good.
cheese on. Yeah,
Phil's
it's,
going there.
I recall shooting in the back parking lot.
Oh yeah,
In the alleyway.
In the alleyway,
With the
people are
trash
driving
can.
by, the trash can's like, what the fuck is happening here? And Paul's just doing the most epic cheese fried
Squatting.
chicken thing.
You gotta be squatting
ever.
to do it.
oh man.
And this was back in 2020, 2019.
Probably before pandemic. I
Yeah.
don't know, but yes, I clearly remember. There's a video. It's like a behind the scenes video we used to do of us trying to get the table out of the door to shoot in the back alley, and it was like it was not fitting. Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah.
I think that's. So how long has that been, and how consistently have that been going viral for?
5 years at least.
Right now, shout out to Daniel Kim. Don't Give Very Much handles that account. And he's such a silent killer. Every single time we ask, okay, this month's spiff, who's got the most months of views? And everybody's like, oh, 2 million, 5 million, 6 million. He just drops like a 20 million view. It's the
He just waits for everyone.
Yeah, and he doesn't say anything.
At the very end.
And we don't expect it. We're like, oh, so and so might have won. And then here's Donggyu's text with like 20 million views on it. So yeah, Q Bistro, Korean fried chicken, cheese fondue. I don't know if that's going to make the top 5, but I believe that that's a consistent one.
Of the Korean fried chicken restaurants in Vegas, nobody has social media better than Q. I think a lot of people will go, solely because of the posts. Absolutely. I mean, that's the reason why they've been a client with you guys for so long.
Ever since the get-go. I think they were one of the first clients that we had.
Amazing.
So, and we've been in business for about 7 years. So,
But we should do a Korean fried chicken taste test.
Is there a lot now? There's a lot
Blind.
more places
There's a
now.
lot of them.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
blind test.
That would be great.
Those are always dangerous, though, dude.
I know.
Those are always, the
Yeah.
blind tests are
But you
always
guys
dangerous.
are dangerous.
Okay,
Okay.
Tony.
Tony,
Okay,
What do you
so
find out there?
Q Bistro cheese wrapped wings was on my list as well. I would also like to throw in the Matiki Spam Maksubi.
Yes, that has gone viral many times, along with the ribs. JT Takes a Bite is the social media manager, has done a great job on that.
I posted it and it went over 10 million for me. So
Is that your biggest
Subtle
post?
flex.
one of my biggest posts, yes.
Yeah.
I got a lot of followers from that one post, and a lot of people were mad, and a lot of people were
Why? What are
happy.
they mad about?
So
A traditional, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the macaroni inside the maksubi is what sets people off.
The
But
purists.
I tried it; it was really tasty. So everyone has their own opinion.
I
Adds
think
like
that's
a
the best
creaminess.
musubi in town for me. That's like one of my favorites.
But I think that's why most things go viral too, because there's that controversy. People either hate it or they love it, and usually the hate's what pushes it up.
What goes more viral for them? Is that the maksubi or is it the beef ribs?
I mean, both.
We'd have to call JT.
Shout out to JT.
We call JT.
Call him
Let's
now.
call him
Call
right
him
now.
Let's get him on the
go.
line.
Let
Pick
me
up
try
the
to
phone.
call JT. Call JT, dude.
All right.
Can you get him on the phone?
Let's see. Let's see if he'll answer
is
a phone
great.
call from me.
Is this
don't-
the first time we've ever called somebody on our podcast?
I think so.
Yes. Put him on speakerphone.
It may not
dude.
be the last.
Watch, he doesn't answer.
I don't think he's gonna fucking answer. This is his.
I love it. It's classic. Classic.
Look at. Why does he have
awesome.
different photos for everybody, dude?
Oh,
Wait, did you set it? Because
Yeah.
I
No,
have
no.
this one too.
I definitely did not
Oh.
set this.
Oh.
It just came up
That
now.
one's the best
Phil
one.
would set
Oh,
that.
I know.
Maybe I get a personal champagne one because we drank more together.
Awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
He sent a private photo for Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, so we're shooting a podcast right now.
You're
and
live right
You're
now.
On the
live
podcast.
with Julie, Paul, and Tony. We're talking about the most viral foods in Vegas, and Tony nominated the Maksubi from Matiki's. But which one does better on the account itself? Is it the ribs or the Maksubi? Like, which one's a more surefire hit?
I think the ribs.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the creator, what about influencer posts? Influencer posts also, the ribs go viral more than the maksubi?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, well, Tony's did crazy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Antonio brought that up. 10 million views. Epic.
I think on TikTok it goes crazy. The Maksubi goes crazy. But I guess on Instagram, the ribs go a little bit more crazy.
Oh, interesting.
That's,
Yeah.
That's important.
Okay. That's good. So is it because, and is it also because the macaroni and people are just like offended at,
Yeah, people
Okay.
are
Oh, really?
offended, or people are like, this is like not right, or just like pure. What is it? What is it called? Like where it's like
Purist.
polarizing,
Pure.
purists? Yeah.
yeah, purist. Yeah, but people love it.
Well, here's a good question then. If it's hated like that, does the conversion still show? Does it still sell a lot even if it's
Yeah.
They
hate?
sell so much Maksubi, Paul.
See? That's what I'm
It's
talking
insane.
about. I think people need to realize that hate or not, when it goes viral,
Hate it or not, people are gonna see it and people are gonna want to try it.
Yeah. There's a silent
yeah,
majority that just
that's
loves
right.
it and saves it and goes when they come to Vegas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
thanks,
this is the
JT.
first time we've had someone via phone on the podcast. JT,
Thank
thanks
God
for
he
answering.
answered.
Because I would have looked like a
JT.
fucking
I love
asshole.
I feel so special.
All right.
Thanks, JT.
Thanks, man.
All right, have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
All right.
That was awesome. That was great.
So, is that a restaurant success then?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
Then
dude, did
one
that?
item-
Doesn't Matiki, like, the reason that they have multiple locations now? All that has to do with social media thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, they were in that St. Louis Ave fucking Ghost
Long
Kitchen.
time.
And how many restaurants came out of that? Less than
lot.
5. I mean, became successful because.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
dude, that's like a. What's that place called? Like 333 or something like that, or like
303 in the cut.
no. The Ghost Kitchen like commissary is
333.
called like
333
333 or something like that, right?
yeah. And then
A
there's someone
lot
on
of
takeout
things get tested and die there.
for sure.
You know, I didn't know Matiki's came out of that.
Yep. Pretty unbelievable. I remember shooting in that little closet in there. It's always the hottest grill of all time as well. Like
Yep.
you always have to put the phone in the fridge
Yeah.
halfway through because your fingers are burning.
Yeah.
And so the phone's gonna crap out soon.
Man, I'm hungry.
But yeah,
I
Matiki's
really
is
want
so
those
good, and the second location is just right by the office, right on Jones and Russell. So yeah,
So Max Subi, top 5? Okay.
I thought it's the ribs.
No, Max Subi
she
is the
she
nomination.
nominated the Max Subi
okay,
because
okay.
yeah, hers was the biggest.
Let's keep going.
Okay,
Because I don't want to decide right now.
I know. That one's gonna be.
Good job, Tony.
That's definitely. I would say, yeah, definitely worth considering.
Keep
All right,
sending
I'm
them out
gonna
there.
go with Jesse Ray's The Fortress. That is
Another one.
a crazy crown of meat going on. So Mike, the owner, basically took a rack of pork ribs, made it into a crown, and smoked it so it stayed. And then he stuffs the thing with fries, mac and cheese, 2 kinds of protein, whatever the hell else you want on that thing. And it runs for around, I think, like $65-$70 now. And to me, that's the classic social media
Classic.
reaction of just like, what the fuck is happening here? And then they watch the whole video, and then they probably watch it again.
I don't know last time I've seen a, Fortress, but it has to be one of the most classic viral dishes in town. And I've never seen that anywhere else,
No.
right? That's another one of those dishes
Too
that
much
doesn't
work.
exist anywhere else. And I feel like a lot of barbecue guys are like too proud to do stuff like that, but not Mike. And I think that's where they stand aside, is that they're willing to do things that are more content driven and stuff like that.
Yeah, Mike definitely waves a flag. He calls it Las Vegas barbecue. And he's definitely, I think it was smart to tie it in with the VGK. I think it came out the first season. That's why he called it the Fortress.
Oh.
And so that made a lot of sense too. It was a really smart tie-in to call it that.
I was just at like a party at Lindsay's. I don't know when it was, not too long ago, and I had she had catering from Jesse Ray's. I think it's one of the better barbecues in town.
really fun,
Every
yeah.
single time I actually, and I've said this to a couple of, like I said, Soul Belly is good, stuff like that. But every time I taste Jesse Ray's, dude, I feel like, oh shit, their ribs are actually pretty good. You know what I mean? You guys are. What's your favorite barbecue in town?
I don't eat barbecue often, but Jesse Ray's definitely was good. I liked it.
Yeah, right now I would say Jesse Ray's. I still like Big B's, even though a lot of people. And then Lucky Cat, it's like a new one. It's a
Lucky Cat.
It's a food truck.
I've seen some new ones
Yeah.
lately that I haven't tried. That I want to go
Asian-inspired
try.
barbecue. He serves rice
Really?
with it. It's fucking great. And it's
What?
old Yelper, Sean Hung. Do you know him?
Oh,
I do
Yeah.
remember
he had
that guy.
Yeah.
like
He used to be a realtor.
Yeah, he still
Okay.
is.
Oh my
He still is.
Yes, he has glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
It's
used to go with this
his
girl,
place.
Kathy.
Yeah, it's his place.
He's in the truck.
Yeah,
I
he,
want to try it.
yeah.
I want to try it too.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
He fucking does it himself. He's yeah, I think he's somewhere on the west side today. But yeah, he bounces around. It's total labor love, but totally sidetracked there. But
Fortress.
it's so good. But the Fortress,
definitely.
I mean, nothing else looks like that. And it's unfortunate that the only location's way out there in Henderson now, since the Valley
Yeah.
View one burned down.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, we're like
were
literally a
so
block
I
away from.
know.
Man, shout out to Mike, dude. Jesse Ray's been around, and I feel like that is one of the OG viral dishes ever, for sure. And it doesn't exist anywhere else. I like that.
For sure. Okay.
Uh,
So definitely worth considering. Julie, do you have another
What's
one
next?
you'd like to?
Oh, yes, I
talk
do.
about?
let me see
As
your
a matter
short-ass
of
notes,
fact,
dude.
I have a lot. Okay, I
Okay.
have honorable mentions too.
You copied
I
like
want to go
half of
one
those
more
from
round.
me.
I want to go
All right,
one more
all right,
round
all
after
right.
this.
One more round
Okay.
at least.
Well, I have like 3 good ones. I have 3 good ones.
you don't.
Can I just throw all 3 out?
No. I
don't
you might
wanna
ruin
pick-
somebody else's list.
No, actually it would be. We could just cut it
All
down.
right,
If you don't
let's
think
go,
they're
let's
good,
go.
then maybe I
Let's
don't
go.
think they're
Okay,
good.
okay,
Let's go. Let's go.
Here are my 3.
Okay.
The creme brulee donut from Saint Honore, the giant mozzarella stick from Twisted
The mozzarella
Sourdough,
is
that
insane,
is
yes.
actually pretty sick.
I agree.
and then those like $1.50 garlic bread from above the crust.
What?
Yeah.
It's like dunked.
Yeah, they're
in-
really good. Yeah, I've shot that and it does go viral. But
Were any of those on your list?
the,
I'm
mozz-
gonna-
the,
No.
mo- The Maserati was, but I didn't know if Twisted Pizza was for the pizza cone or the Maserati. But
The mozzarella stick was on mine
it's
too.
the
The
Maserati.
twisted pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was on
unbelievable.
mine.
I've seen that a lot. But I think the creme brulee donut at Saint Honoré, I know that people line up there with their suitcases, and just I think worldwide people
That's very
know about
true.
these donuts. Even celebrities.
Yeah.
Again, I've
pay a
never
premium for
tried
it.
the mozzarella sticks from Twisted Pizza,
It's incredible.
but I just know that creme brulee donut from Saint Honoré, that's pretty good. I've had that. I didn't know how popular that was, though. I mean, whose post of the
Alex.
creme brulee? Alexis
She's like a bona fide celebrity too now, I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
crushes it. Like, how many people that goes there is trying to go see Alex versus the creme brulee donut? You know,
I think it's like 50% of the people want to like take a selfie with Alex. They might call the location and see which one she's at.
By the way, shout out to the entire Refined Agency group because we work with them now.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so-
Oh, that's why. That explained. Hey, side note, how come everyone started fucking posting the cheesecake? What happened here?
What cheesecake?
Like
Oh, the Japanese
yeah.
cheesecake?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
there
it
like
was
a
an
mass
event.
thing?
Yeah, it was. They were doing a grand opening event. That What's Unique
Okay.
invited us. I haven't never tried it, so
I was wondering.
but I think that's one of the most viral things because the jiggles. I just wanted that shot, and I went there, and I think I really like those Japanese cheesecakes. I don't know anywhere else that does them. I bet you maybe Suzuya does it, or
Oh, no, they don't do the jiggly one.
I just
No, nobody else.
I'm a big fan.
I don't really like desserts
Okay, all
that much.
right. Well, I think
I
I
thought it was
think
good,
I
though.
think
It was-
Julie
Yeah,
gave it
I don't
like a
like cheesecake,
7.5.
so, yeah, that's why I wasn't
Really?
invited. Yeah, Mike knows I don't like cheesecake. So.
Well, you don't post desserts, do you?
I'm not gonna
What's the
say
last
it's been a
dessert
while.
that you've ever?
It's been a while. Maybe 2017.
Yeah,
No, I posted sorry, not sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about Cherry's Jubilee at Golden Steer?
I don't think I posted that on my page, but yeah, maybe. But yes, I mean the Uncle Tetsu-ish Japanese cheesecake was definitely a smart thing, and I'm glad someone brought it to Vegas because no other perfect place to have it than here, with all the other fucking viral
Yeah.
food items there are. So yes, I think that should be definitely considered.
this Saturday's grand opening event there.
This episode won't be out by then.
First 30 people get $25 gift card.
Passed already.
Last Saturday, it's open. Yes, you can go
yeah,
now.
it's already open. Sorry. I
Wait,
don't know.
so do
When
any
does
of
this
mine
go
make the
live?
list? What are we gonna put on the list?
I think
No,
it's twisted.
The mozzarella stick. The mozzarella
Maserati's
stick is
unbelievable.
definitely
Okay.
a contender
Okay.
for sure.
And I did text Drew a couple days ago. He gave me his list, but he put the pizza cones from Twisted Pizza over the.
The mozzarella
The
sticks?
Maserati.
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe. I
I
don't
see
know.
more mozzarella sticks because Jen started bringing her ruler. Like I see the like tape measuring. I mean,
She's just armed with stuff: a ruler, a black light, all this stuff.
The tools.
But yeah, Twisted. To me, I
What else is on his list?
think the Maserati would be it. He put the Korean egg drop,
Yep.
Fat Baby, the Pac-Man burrito from Sayulita's, and then ramen on tap from Dragon Tiger Noodle. Was his
Oh yeah,
final
he's very
one.
proud of
His
that.
post.
His
Yeah.
his post.
But it has gone viral. I mean, you went,
Mm-hmm.
and what were your? I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm putting you on the spot.
I enjoyed my experience there. I thought it was so cool. I've never seen ramen on tap before, and I thought that this concept was a huge chain, but it was actually created in Vegas by a Korean woman. I thought that was
Really?
so cool. Yeah, she's partners with Jet Tila.
Oh,
Korean.
so Jet didn't create it.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're partners.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was good. It's like a Chipotle of ramen. It's a fast, casual kind of thing,
Right.
and you can go there with the whole family if you guys can't decide on what kind of noodle soup you want. Because you can get like pho broth, you can get tom yum Thai kind of broth.
Right. So it covers all kinds of Asian cuisine, and the shabu shabu aspect is
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah, I love the
as
table.
well.
It has the burner. on
What?
it.
Oh, they have shabu shabu there too.
No, for your ramen to stay hot throughout your entire time,
that's
you can
actually a
turn
good
You
idea.
can turn it up, but the noodles would get soggy. You would have to
Right.
Yeah,
You'll have to eat
finish
it pretty
quick.
fast.
But that is an interesting aspect, and it's a crazy Asian.
I want to go.
fusion.
Definitely want to try that.
Thing.
And does it have the same exact thing? Don't they have multiple location or just one?
5.
So every place has those burners and everything, or
Yes.
in tap.
Yeah.
And
gotta
it's
try
like
it.
proprietary to that tap machine. So she was like saying that it starts out cold and then it heats up as it goes to come out.
You're selling it.
Wild.
I gotta go. I gotta try it.
It
I mean,
would
it-
do so
Isn't
well
it like
Midwest.
it's like a fast casual? You get to pick your broth, pick your
Yeah, like
noodles.
Chipotle. And then you don't wait, you just get your noodles.
Amazing. I'm there.
Yeah, it's awesome. And of course, Drew's legendary initial post
He blew it up.
when
That's how
They
I
said
even
there
know
were,
about
like,
it. I would have
lines
never
for
even
a
known
while.
about this
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
Drew's post.
Yeah, I chatted with the owner a couple times since then about it, and they did not believe in social media for years and years. Took a flyer on Drew, and it worked out.
I thought Drew managed that account. No?
I don't
They
think
manage
he
it?
does.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I think they still manage it. So they own a bunch of restaurants, and the husband of it's a couple that owns it. And the husband's like a high stakes poker player. That guy Eric who played heads up with Helmuth, and
Oh.
he's like a
no shit.
pretty
They're like
outspoken. dude.
super like power couple.
But
Yeah.
Jet Tilla too.
Sure.
And
Jet
Jet Tilla, yeah.
Yeah.
He comes up with all the recipes and
All right,
everything.
noodles on
Dream
tap.
team.
Okay,
Noodles on
is
tap.
on.
That's definitely up there.
But for Twisted, are we gonna go Maserati or pizza?
Maserati for
But
me.
is pizza in a cone very different than Fat Baby?
Yeah. It's the press for me. It's the dough.
It's the
and the
dickish
press.
look of the food that makes.
I'm
it
sorry, what was that again?
success. I mean, food that looks like dicks is a recipe for success.
Oh yes,
Can
like
we-
those waffle,
that's
thick
true.
waffles.
Yeah,
on the
why
side
don't
of
they
vagina
have,
waffles?
dude, you know what?
We
Just
need to bring
FYI,
that. Somebody bring that.
I've actually suggested a couple of clients to do the penis waffles.
Yeah.
Nobody has executed yet. I feel like
No one
that
has
would
the
be
balls
a.
to do it.
But them
They just need the dick. They don't need the balls. Sorry. Where's Kate
We're on a
Shearer?
roll. We're on a
Yeah.
roll. We're
Bring
on
it
a
back.
roll. We're on a roll. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, and that's something I want to talk about later. Like, what are some potentially great viral foods that still haven't hit Vegas yet? Like Japanese omurice,
Oh,
something like that.
they should definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do that
'Cause
either.
nobody can cook it correctly.
Yeah, you know what? And eggs is like the most dangerous thing to have because it's like it's really hard to be consistent whenever you put egg related dishes.
Byung byung noodles.
Byung byung noodles also.
Yes.
Oh, byung, where's the
I
byung
want
byung
those
noodles, at?
noodles.
If
Dude.
Xi'an Famous Foods came here, like that'd
Yeah.
be so good.
Doesn't Big Dan do those noodles?
So I found one place, like someone messaged me. They're like, "There's a place in like a market or
Yeah,
something."
Big
I haven't
Dan.
tried it yet. Is
Wouldn't
it
it
as
be
good?
easy for like Magic Noodle to do a byung byung noodle? You know, just
Yeah.
throw it on there. It'll be very easy for them to do. I feel like it's not too far from what
Right.
I'll actually taste it. You know, when we were in New York,
Yeah.
the byung byung noodles, and I got to tell you, that's a real thing. I would love for that to be available in Vegas, but I don't know.
I think they got to use a machine.
Whoa,
I don't think they-
wasn't it hand
I think it
pulled?
was hand.
Yeah,
like,
it's
That's
it's
a way
called
too much of a
hand
pain in the ass.
hand ripped or hand
hand
stretched.
pulled
or
and hand ripped.
yeah.
Okay.
Spicy cumin
This thick.
lamb.
Yeah,
It's like
Yummy.
this
sounds
thick.
good.
Oh,
It's amazing. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, who's next? Is it me? Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Julie rattled off 3, and we have
did any get
considered
off the list?
one.
Oh,
For sure. Wait. Maserati. All right. Twisted. Maserati's definitely on there.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Okay.
the other two,
Wait, the noodle tap? Oh, well, no, that was
Noodle-
that was Drew's list.
right. But
So the donut, no.
We'll leave it in the.
it could be.
We'll leave it in there for a second because there's a lot more to come. I mean, I have to say some more. You guys have to say some more.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, Paul. Let's hear it.
I got a couple of them. I'm gonna rattle some off,
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm gonna give you. There's 2 of them that I have to mention because it has a lot to do with me and the stories of our company and stuff like that. One of them is Janga's sushi burger. That was probably the most original viral dish in town, and a lot of us had to do with that creation. So the place was not doing well at all. They just took over a hibachi place. It was like 75% hibachi tables, 20%, 25% like a sushi tables, and their big question at that time, because this was like what 7-8 years ago, how do we know the sales are coming from social media versus not, which shouldn't be asked by a place that is doing horribly, but at this, so what we did is like, hey, let's create a secret menu. Don't tell anyone. Don't put it on the menu or anything like that. If somebody comes and orders it, it's coming from us. So I saw a sushi burger from somewhere else. They decided to deep fry the sushi. So the bun is made out of sushi rice. They decided to fry that, and it looked a lot more like a burger. And I remember asking in a group chat of a group DM, you guys were all in it, and Drew was in it, and Emily, and everybody's like, hey, maybe we should try a sushi burger, and all of those people, including like Susie back then, and Terry, still not a foodie, and like all these guys came and we all posted. And that's when I started seeing the real power of social media, where I think a girl drove from San Diego just to buy the sushi burger and take photo with Ellen, drove back, line out the door with the guys with luggages, and this is far. This is Fort Apache and Russell,
Yeah.
So that's sushi burger from Janga. Another one that's honorable the mention for me is, and I have to say it, although it's been a funky relationship, but it's the Cali Bombs onion bomb. It's probably what put my account on the map, as I think I gained like 170,000 followers from that one post. It went 128 million views so far, and it's the blooming onion-ish dish from Cali Bombs. Line out the door. It's only drive-through, so the biggest complaint that they have is like they have to wait in this drive-through for a long time to get the onion bombs. But it's one of those dishes where a lot of people have posted, and generally it goes viral for just about everybody that posts it. And the way they make it, and how big the onions are, and the toppings that they put on it. It's not just an onion, but they put carne asada on it sometimes, and they put cheese sauces on it and stuff like that. So those are the two that I have to mention, because it's been the staple of the viral dishes in my account and others. The other ones, like I have like maybe one or two more. I mean, if you go way back, dude, this is not on the list, but if you go way back, you have to mention Giordano's cheese pizza.
Yes.
Giordano's deep dish. That was when Instagram, it was before TikTok, when it was all pictures. The cheese pool that they used to put a pound of cheese in it for us, which nobody ever orders it like that. But just to get the cheese pool, I remember I have a picture, there's a photo that I'm on a chair.
I took that picture.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, we're on the chair pulling the cheese.
I
can probably find it.
That would be one of it. But for me, I kind of have to mention for me, I would like to put a Poppy Steak $1,000 steak on it. That's by far the most hated dish that I've ever posted. But I feel like that is also one of those dishes that goes pretty viral every single time we post it.
One of the most viral for you most recently, yes. It fucking went insane.
Did yours do well, Phil?
It did. No, it didn't hit those numbers, but it did. Barstool reshared it, and then some other place reshared it. But yeah, this picture here.
That's it.
Aww.
Yeah.
You look like a baby.
How many years ago was that?
This was March 25th, 2018.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I think Giordano, and they're the ones that actually saw the most amounts of results. I feel like Giordano's Las Vegas really saw a lot of results from those posts, and it was always just cheese, and we were able to pull the cheese to the ceiling.
Yeah. Lindsay put Lindsay's account on the map, the legendary photo, which got like 50K likes, which was unheard of back then.
Yep. Oh, remember
picture.
Lindsay was actually this. Literally, I think it put Lindsay's account on the map when she was like, I think.
Yeah, she shot it to
below
100K.
10,000.
She hit 100K on 2 pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah. And I remember we were all at Topgolf, and like a couple of the guys, I won't name them, but they were kind of seething with jealousy.
Oh,
about the
that
fact
happens
that
every single time somebody just whizzes right by you, like you've been working out for many years, and then somebody just posts one and just go. That's natural. And you remember all the hating comments on that photo because the cheese was like all kind of curled up.
Yeah, and how gross it was. But it has to be polarizing. I mean, this is everything what we've named here is polarizing.
I would like to earn that photo from Lindsay again and show it off and edit it, because that's another photo that people have to see. This is before TikTok, before videos, one by one photo, and I've never seen 1 or 2 photos blow up so big until Lindsay's post.
Yeah, especially out of Vegas. It never happened.
So yeah,
Should do
so
a green screen video.
so
like, with her photo.
I know.
Giordano's cheese pizza,
Sorry,
Cali Bomb's onion bomb, and the Jonga burger. You know.
Okay, so one thing with Giordano's for sure that went viral then, but they have dropped the ball
Oh.
on. I mean, they should be where Amano is now. But
More because they
completely-
started earlier.
Yeah, they completely screwed it up.
What's up with that, dude?
Corporate America,
Yeah.
social media BS.
One bad hire after another for their social media team.
Yeah.
I don't know if they took it in house or if they actually had an agency work on it, but nobody really
Maybe it's
stepped
the
on that gas
CMO.
pedal. Yeah. Well,
You know how that goes.
Let's look at Giordano's has 143K. Someone didn't change the cover on the latest post. It's just a wooden, brown
cover.
wooden board. But yeah, they still hit.
well, I think they passed 100K a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would argue that the recent growth has been very stagnant for them.
I'd say they're averaging maybe 500 likes a post, maybe.
They're a national brand.
Yeah,
It's from Chicago, right?
but to me, I think the sushi burger still belongs on there. I think the way it was made, the golden look of the bun, the functionality of the burger itself, because the original one was all just rice. and
Remember
it was
the
a
first one?
disaster. It looked
Terrible.
awesome,
Terrible.
but it was,
Good idea, but didn't hit.
yeah. But the fact that they deep fried it and made it, really like the first viral food in Vegas. I mean, historically, and it's still. I think people still go there for that.
It was created before Wave Nakamura, the Wave spot in Florida. It actually was created before that. So, yeah, that's a big dish in Las Vegas.
Yep. I mean, their social is kind of whatever these days, but
Wah,
it's just a
wah.
fact.
Wonder why.
Wonder why.
No. All right, so
Okay, all good nominations for sure. Tony, is there anything you want to
Yes.
add?
On my list, I also had the Junga sushi burger and the Cali Bombs onion bomb, but I will rattle these off just for honorable mentions. The rockin' potato lobster baked potato.
Yeah.
I see so many people post it, and it always does well. It looks beautiful. I have never tried it, but
never
I
tried
really do want to try it.
Yeah.
It just looks beautiful.
Who's running it now? Is it Velia?
I don't know.
CB was running it, but I don't know who's running it now.
that's the place where I actually have another client in that same food court on the Strip, and they always praise about the numbers that the Rockin' Potatoes does. And it's tough when a location is on the Strip, like Sayulitas, and they're on the Strip. And usually those clients want tourist business, but it's one of those places that hits so big from local creators that their numbers are just insane. I think the numbers that they do inside of that food court is like triple the other places around it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it makes me think like there should be more viral things in that food
Yes.
court and make it just be.
I would say it works. you know?
Yeah, interesting. I haven't been at a food court in maybe since before I moved here.
I only go there because we have another client there.
Okay.
Happy Lemon.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Happy Lemon.
Happy
Yeah.
Lemon.
Happy Lemon also does well.
Yeah,
You know.
Happy Lemon pops. Two other quick notes are the cheesecake with jam from 303 in the Cut.
Yes, that has
That's-
gone insane as well. I was gonna bring that up too. Yeah, Giuliano, Keith Lee, Talls, all of them posted it, and every time you drive by that fucking place on Spring Mountain, there's always a line, no matter what time of day, and it's crazy.
That's definitely one up there for sure.
Yeah,
I've never had it, but
it's really.
anything else?
Just, I don't even know if it's good or not, but the giant pizza from Napoli.
Also, I just saw Lindsay's post go
Yeah.
crazy on that.
Huge.
It's huge.
It's not good.
That's
That's why I didn't post it. That's why I didn't want to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
I've gone before.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I shot it. I don't know, 2020. The crust is not good. I mean, yeah, it looks amazing,
And it's
yeah,
all about the crust for me.
And
you
Harut
know what I
is
mean?
definitely paying out the bucks for people to post it,
Yep.
which I respect.
I've been offered. I just haven't
But it's not a good pizza.
agreed to go do it.
Yeah. Like
you done
Steve,
it?
No.
Have you had one of those? Yeah, they reached out, and I haven't had a chance, but I kind of wanted to do it just because the visual effects of it.
Yeah.
Lindsay did text me her top 5. It was creamberry, the giant mozzarella from Twisted, the Fat Baby. She chose Chabelitas, huge quesadilla, the Godzilla or whatever it's called.
I've never seen
Never
that.
seen that.
Yeah, so it's like a 5 pound quesadilla.
Oh yeah, I think. I've
And
seen
it's
it.
a food challenge that people can do, and if you have more people that do it, like the prize is lower. So you can do like 3 people will finish it in 10 minutes, and you get like $50 or $100 or whatever.
Where's it at?
Chabelitas, they have 2 locations. They're all one's in North Decatur, and one's
And it's
North
like a Mexican
Rainbow.
restaurant, like a sit down or
like
a Roberto's.
like a nicer Roberto's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not saying a
All
lot.
about it. I'm all about those.
It's really good.
Those are one, like I fucks with those.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
breakfast burrito was great. If it were closer, I would definitely. eat
That's a
them more
unique one.
often.
All right, what's the 5th one?
The Fortress was hers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't Lindsay actually put that on the map or something? Like Lindsay was involved in that.
It's possible. I mean, she was a social media manager for Jesse Gray's. They've had 3 notable ones,
Yep.
right, or 4.
I think Talia was one of them, right?
and then Cody
oh yeah,
most
that's right.
recently
That's
was
right.
the last one. But yeah, so those are her 5. I did text Damien. I didn't get a response. No surprise.
No surprise.
What's up, Damien? Still
I
love,
actually
still
sent him
love
a
you.
DM. too
JT,
recently.
answer
No
the phone
response.
call, Damien.
Yeah.
JT, answer the phone
Damien,
call. You know
open
what I
my
mean?
message.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's
All right, what else is on yours?
There wasn't that much else. I mean, Antidote is probably the biggest food truck that's blown up in Vegas.
The salmon bomb.
The salmon poke bombs, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if that's
Is that in
necessarily. Yeah,
You know.
they took a nari and then put spicy
Yep.
salmon on it. But is that an antidote thing? Because a lot of places do it. Not a lot, but some places do it now.
The Inari
Yeah, but you
bombs,
kind of
yeah.
have to count it because it's the Vegas. Where else would you get that in Vegas, right?
Right. I think a couple other places do it now.
Really?
Some of the other poke spots who.
Never had it. I wish I can taste it.
Inari's
I've never
popular
had
right
the
now.
antidote either.
Yeah. Yeah. Antidote. The food looks fucking.
Now that I think about it, I
unbelievable.
haven't had a lot of these.
That's literally what I said at the beginning. Huh. Yeah.
I gotta get out there more. What else?
I was gonna go with truffles and bacon. They used to have that giant burger. That's not gonna make the list because I don't think they even make it anymore.
Damn, I haven't
And
thought
that
about
crazy
that in a while.
ube
Yeah.
French toast that
Yep.
they had going on,
Yep.
which then Pepper Club kind of took to another level. Rollin' Smoke did that crazy barbecue burger. Food Network was on top of that shit way back in like 2011, 2012. But I think that's more like a pan roast thing. Like it didn't need social media to be famous. But those would be the only ones I considered bubbling under.
You know what's? I wanted to say another one. It's that blueberry thing. What's Mike?
Smoke and fire.
Smoke and Fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. The blueberry sliders, you're
Blueberry
right.
slider.
That's
That
true.
blew up.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've never had it.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
I declined going because it just.
wrong with me? Like, am I even in the business?
But you're right. The
That's
blueberry
actually
sliders, you're right.
That's a thing.
And then people could say sliders, the whale burger, if we're talking about burgers as well.
Nothing like the blueberry.
You're
blueberry
right.
burger.
I mean, there's nothing more polarizing than a crazy ass
that thing blew up.
420.
And
You-
it was when like
for
the
a
pink
while-
sauce was popular on TikTok.
For a while, you
one?
couldn't get away from that. The
Pink
sauce.
sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I always thought that it was the pink sauce.
Yeah. A lot of people went from out of town went. I mean, I think Mike Chen even went. Yeah. It was
To the blueberry.
Yeah, he did the he went to
Really?
Smoke and Fire. I remember this now. Yeah.
Food there
We
is
should.
bomb.
I
that's what I've
wonder
heard.
how like crazy it blew
Like,
up.
I
Like
ate
how it
there
went,
by
how
myself.
sales went.
Oh.
It's good.
Did you post it? I'm just kidding. No.
I made a stories.
I mean, Drew's posted it a few times. A lot of people have. Yeah, and
Tony.
it's done pretty well. That should definitely be considered. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What
What's the
about Magic
guy's
Noodle?
name? That's like
Tony.
Yeah,
Tony.
his name's Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, full-time Tony.
I thought his name's
Very
Mike.
nice.
Yeah.
Magic Noodle.
Also good, but it's
But
a
it-
place. No.
The
what's
noodle soup. The
The Sichuan
Yeah.
beef.
uh-huh.
That could count.
My
That
cousin
could
from
count.
Miami sent it to me. And
But
she was
from
like, I
all
wanna
the
eat
things
this.
that we've said, it wouldn't even make the top 7.
below the donut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places in LA that do Sichuan noodles and stuff like that. I don't know.
How about the Costco chicken, dude?
People go,
A lot
"That's
of people
from
tried that
Vegas."
post, by the way. A lot of people
Yeah.
got the same shot. And now they don't use those tubs anymore.
I saw that.
Somebody
I saw that.
posted saying that it's the bags now. Those
bags
days
are
are gone,
sad.
dude.
The
The
bags
bags
are
are
sad.
real sad.
Yeah, you got to have massive skewers of whole chickens. But yeah, I think on a national level, that's not like a Vegas viral.
No,
food.
not at all. Only other Vegas thing I can think about is maybe like for our accounts, the one that was blowing up more and more was those peanut butter and jelly French toast.
Cafe du.
Cafe du Vegas. That's one of them.
Oh yeah.
And personally, the chocolate cake from Nico's, but that's about it.
Cheesy jjajangmyeon from Jinjin.
Nope. Not even
Oh,
close.
that's
I don't know if
delicious.
that ever went over 2 million views.
And on that note, I mean, there aren't really very many Asian foods that
You're right.
made this list.
I try to think about a Korean thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think about is that Korean fried chicken. That's about it.
Yeah, because it's fried chicken,
Yep.
right? Because
Korean barbecue never does really that. You would think that Korean barbecue does well. Like a lot of our clients. By the way, one of the hottest viral. If you want to just go over 1 million views, sushi is probably the best thing. Like she handles a lot of our sushi accounts.
32 something million for just a roll.
I mean, you've mastered
And
shooting.
and what kind of sushi roll is baked sushi rolls, right?
Usually
Like
the baked ones go wild.
which is the ones that Phil hates.
I would never order.
Every one of those has cream cheese in it.
Can I actually do a special shout out for Let's Get Pho, their big bone pho? That one went viral for you.
Yep, that is
And
true.
Big Bone Pho is the best way to market pho.
I
For sure.
put a straw into that.
Yeah.
You know, but again, is it for everybody? Is it that big? Because if it just goes over 1 or 2 million views these days, it's not the most viral thing anymore, right? It has to significantly blow up for it to actually blow up. I mean, Let's Get Pho is also real busy now. Just started, and it's a really good success. Like Oscars, same thing. We just started, real busy, but I can't like pinpoint like this one dish. You know,
Right, a tomahawk is a tomahawk.
tomahawk is a tomahawk.
Lobster's lobster.
Lobster is lobster. Lobster. You know what? The lobster, not Golden Steer, but not Oscars.
Hanks.
Hanks.
Yes.
It's the Tristan cut lobster that you literally put us on the map with the station casinos. I think that's a good story to tell, is because it got reposted by Complex, which doesn't even do food.
Yeah, it was wild.
It was wild, and that's like I think Hanks came back saying that they had to order 3 times the lobster for months after that one viral post. So, see things like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many just singular viral posts that have just gone off, like the Maksubi, like things like that. But I don't know if it would make.
So, what's the top 5?
Okay, so short things, Fat Baby, Sayulita's burrito, and Creamberry, cotton candy burrito for sure. Okay, so we're really just tussling
2
over
left.
the last 2.
2 left.
So the ones people felt strongest about would be the Junga Sushi Burger,
Yeah.
the Fortress,
The egg drop.
the Egg Drop,
Mozzarella
The
stick.
the
mozzarella stick.
Maserati. Shit.
I don't know, man.
There shouldn't be a 5 list.
I mean, that's where we should cut off right there.
Was there one more?
It's almost like Maserati or egg drop. You got to choose one out of those to make 5.
So you
And
would-
Janga Burger is on there just because it's the OG one. Like it almost could be bumped off by other ones. You know?
because other things have gone viral
they're
since.
just so big, you know. And
And the
also at
longevity's
the
not
very
there.
last minute, that blueberry burger, I don't know how big it went, but that is actually a really big conversion right there.
Yeah, you're
too.
right.
So I don't know, but yeah, I would say those are pretty healthy lists right there.
Okay, so we'll then cut out Jonga.
I don't know. I do
What do
we
you
have
guys-
to do 5 right now? I mean, do we?
We have to do 5 right now. It has to
Okay.
end.
Well, are we thinking that people
I
are
say
still going?
leave. Oh yeah.
Because like people are not going to eat a sushi burger anymore.
right now.
Well, I think it still needs to stand the test of time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, from a historical
It's
perspective,
the
yes,
OG viral dish
it is.
for me.
But okay, so it's out.
okay.
I guess. I'm surprised I'm even saying that, but I guess so. Because if you're talking about the Fortress, the Maserati, the Blueberry Burger from Smoke and Fire, and the Bulldogi's Korean Egg Drop, then yeah, I mean, those are all.
Yeah, I say we don't do this 5 cutoff, dude, because that's gonna be really tough. Because, bro, like,
What's the name of the podcast episode
Top
then?
three would be definitely Sayulita's,
Kinda.
Fat Baby.
We'll do
And
that
what,
for the 24-hour
what was the top three? Sayulita's, Fat Baby, and Cotton Candy
Amano
Burrito?
Fat Baby, Sayulita's Pac-Man Burrito, and the Creamberry Cotton Candy Burrito.
I mean, okay, how many people are going to
Definitely.
eat the Creamberry Cotton Candy Burrito right now? See? That's the same thing.
So I don't think a lot of influencers are, but
But how
I
many
think
do they sell?
organically people are still going. It's still getting a shit ton of likes on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's kind of the same thing with Bologis. Like I haven't invited that many people because I just can't. So I don't know what to say there. I mean, yes, not a lot of creators have shot it.
Like, we should just stick with top two. We know for sure that Sayulita's Burrito and the Fat Baby is it. You know?
Done.
Done.
Top 2. That's the title.
If there's top one, what would be the number one?
Fat Baby.
I don't know. I mean, Pac-Man Burrito is easily accessible. It's right there on the strip. And they have more followers than Amano.
Oh,
Yeah, but maybe the burrito, dude.
burrito.
Yeah, and I did get a little backstory. It is the owner that created the Pac-Man Burrito, the one in Vegas. She was the one that kind of created it and ran with it, and Damien
Yeah.
just shot it
I wish
amazingly.
we had one right
and-
now.
All the
I
road.
know. I'm
All the
hungry.
road. I just saw one at Vegas Issue's birthday party.
Yeah, I ate the butt end of that around 3 a.m. on Sunday.
Is it good?
It was really good.
It's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's also good on top
Okay.
of
Yeah, the carne asada, the
get it.
fries,
Yeah.
all the sauces.
bacon wrapped, you know, and the bacon just looks perfect every single time they cook it. I don't even know how they do that. It's like cooked very evenly and perfectly.
So they
wrapped.
have it on wax paper, all kind of lined up, and then they just kind of wrap it. Yeah, pretty amazing operation they get, and yeah, they sell, I don't know, between 5 and 10 a day, at least.
And it's like $70.
That's 100.
100
Oh, it's $100.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give it to them. We'll give them the top spot. Keep
So
that
we're doing
thought.
top 3 only. Okay, fine.
No. I'm just. we can do top five, but
Or,
then we
well-
just have to decide.
Well,
Is it
we can just make
Maserati?
it a
Is
top,
it?
We can just make it a top.
Is it the
7.
sushi burger? Is it Maserati or is it
lot.
the?
Okay, well we gotta go. Okay, then let's
Because
just
I feel like the blueberry burger just snuck in at the
really
yeah,
very
it did,
end.
it
You know what I mean?
did, and we totally slept on that
See,
because I don't want to go and eat it, but it went viral.
have you ever eaten it?
No, I said no. I don't want to eat that.
You're not a burger guy either, though.
I'm not a burger guy either, and that just looks like 420 at 420. Like,
Does it work, Tony?
I was sober
sweet
when I
and
ate
savory. Tony,
Was
like
it good? Was it delicious?
It was delicious. There's a little bit of spicy from the green jalapeno. There's the sweet blueberry sauce, but it's not sweet. It's almost like a savory sweet. So it's not over the top. And then the fried chicken is so crunchy. Like just all of those layers, I'm telling you.
Dude, just the
it's-
fact that I haven't
selling me on
tasted it, I can't like. You know what I mean?
okay, I might have to
good.
go. I might have to go have
Yeah,
it.
me, same. We'll go
Okay.
together.
All right, so we're doing solid 7 on the list then for
Yep.
sure, with the top 3 being solidified
Yep.
as Sayulita's, Amano, and Creamberry.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay with that?
A-okay.
All right, we're good. Thanks for doing that.
That was tough.
That was tough.
congratulations to everybody who
Appreciate it.
made.
Congratulations. Thanks to all you guys for being on and doing this. We'll see you when we see you.